If you don't hurt people,
Don't
you ain't
step
gonna
towards me again.
Shut your ass up.
Okay, you better not step towards me again.
Shut your ass
You
up.
right.
I'm right here.
Okay, take another step.
Physical distance,
I know.
arms length.
You right.
I know the
Listen,
law.
you
I
got
know
the right
I'm right.
one.
I know
You
I'm
got
right.
the right one.
I know I'm right. You shouldn't have a badge on, you fucking bully. Too emotional. This is what's going on.
I got you.
If the people in the community are mad about what y'all doing, you should be listening to what they say and trying to fix it. Not getting in their face talking about, I wish you would, because I will. I'm not scared. You see how many of y'all, comrades, walk 50 feet that way. Walk 50 feet that way. Excuse me, can y'all back up just a little bit? I want to display something. I'm by myself. I'm not scared of all of y'all. Right? I'm telling you, if black people are brutalized in Philadelphia, we gonna get involved. We don't want to get involved. We want to serve the community together. We want to stop the drugs and stuff together. But you can't be on both sides of the line. So you can't be punching people or stepping on their head or laughing at them while they're having a seizure and then want somebody to be nice to you. You see what I'm saying? If I did that, my comrades did that, I'd fuck my comrade up. My comrade wouldn't be walking around next to me in a uniform, and I wouldn't care if I got fired or sued or any of that shit, because I stand for it. You supposed to stand for that. You see what I'm saying? So if you, right, but that shit right there wasn't peaceful.
I got you, but then I remove it.
I hear you, but what I'm saying to you is, I'm telling you why. I'm telling you where this anger come from. You see what I'm saying? If police don't brutalize people in this neighborhood, we don't got to get with the police. But if we get video sent to us of that, we going to come yelling and screaming and ready to fight.
And guess what? You got to write the voice.
It's not funny. That's why you're a pig. See, police officers, hold on, police officers that serve the community, they cool, but when police officers laugh at people having seizures because they slammed them on the ground, that's a pig, right? When police punching you is not part of their policy. That's a pig. Right? The police officer says I would dignify everyone I encounter during the commission of my ship. If they're not dignifying everybody they come encounter with, that's a pig. It says I would treat everybody with courtesy and respect. If they hop out talking like this, bald-headed bully, that's a pig. You understand what I'm saying? That man is black in the black community being a pig. Right? I want y'all to know the difference. I also want you to know that you do not have to be scared of them. See what I'm saying? You don't. You don't gotta be scared of them. You understand? I will get into it with them and die before I let them do anything to you, sister. You don't gotta be scared of them. And more black men in this community need to get their, I got my record expunged. I got a gun license right here. More black people need to get their record expunged, and they need to get legally armed so that they're not the only ones with the guns. So that the punching and the slamming and the putting the foot on the head, all that shit stops. Because all three of those things happen in that camera, and they're not going to happen while I'm here.
I got you. What's your name, sir?
My name is Paul Birdsong. I'm the chairman of the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. What's yours?
Listen, we're here to be peaceful. We're just here to make sure nothing goes wrong.
That's what I'm here for.
We don't need no hostility.
There is hostility.
Listen.
If you don't want hostility, hold your comrades accountable. Every officer that's in that take should be arrested.
I remove them, right?
What about the officers that slammed that man in there and laughed as he had a seizure?
Well, we can take care of that. We can take care of that.
Oh, we gonna take care of it. We already filed a lawsuit on every badge number in the video.
You can't make threats.
I didn't make a threat. I responded to one. He said it. I said, we're the Panther Party's here. We're not gonna let you beat up on anybody here. That's not a threat. That's us defending ourselves. We're the Black Panther Party for self-defense. He got out the car and said if I interfere with him doing his duty, it's gonna be a problem. I said your duty's not to punch nobody, right, or kick nobody, or laugh when anybody's having a seizure. So if you illegally put your hands on somebody, I'm gonna intervene. I don't care if it's a problem. I'm not just voicing my opinion. I'm telling you that the black people will not be the victims of the police in this community no more while we're here. Okay. That's all I'm saying. And I'm gonna recruit others around here. So when I leave, they're gonna continue not being the victims. Okay. Right, all right. You hold your comrades accountable. I make sure mine do the right thing too. Black power.
Black power.
That is something you don't see every day, right? It's happening. And if you didn't see that clip, it was still happening. And when they're up here talking all that nonsense on X or on Facebook or on TikTok about what black men ain't doing and we don't care about our neighborhoods and we're not accountable, where are the videos of white guys doing that in their communities? Where that's overrun with drug addicts and meth labs and breaking the entries and all that shit. Where are they at? Are they approaching cops, putting their lives on the line as they ask who you are? Like, I have never seen videos of white guys having to defend their neighborhoods to cops. But I just thought I'd slide that in because everywhere I go online, I keep seeing these people talking about black people need to be accountable. Well, this brother here is being more than just accountable. He's being a leader. And not leading to hate. By all means, protect that brother who's down to protect you. You understand what I'm saying? We need to protect him. Because that's the best of us. What you just saw there is the best of us. That's the best inclination. That's the best model of manhood, which is standing up for something bigger than yourself, willing to put yourself in harm's way for others. And he was saying a lot there. He was saying, like, look, if what you guys did to one of us, if we did that to one of us, they get dealt with. And that's what I don't think people understand. It's not like we want these things to continue in our neighborhoods. And we do want accountability. And we will hold each other accountable. And that's where it's at. That's not being funded by the government. That's not because Trump put out a plan. He didn't put out a plan to help black people or to fund Black Panthers or to fund organizations on the grassroots level to build within the communities. There are already many organizations on the ground already all across the country, in towns all across this country, who are trying their best with very little resources. And I'm aware of organizations that were on the ground doing these things. Now to the bad part. That cop that looked like he did not deserve to wear a badge. That cop that was threatening him. That cop, all right, I got you. You got the right one. And all that barking and woofing. And recognize those other cops around him just stood there. They just stood there and let that guy act out of line. What would that cop have done if he wasn't with all those people? What would that cop have done if he wasn't on camera and there wasn't all these witnesses? What would he have done? This idea, these notions, these narratives, they're just narratives, guys. All this negative talk about it's too wrapped up on this and victim mentality, they look like victims to you. They look like people standing up for their rights. Something the people that are pointing at black Americans aren't even concerned with. And most of America is trapped behind a screen, don't know anything about what's going on in the country, not really, and believing whatever someone that looks like them is telling them. You know what I'm saying? And that's part of the problem. That's why we try to do this independent media thing, fam. That's why this is important. Because you're not going to get that on Fox News. And you know what? You're not going to get it on CNN either. You won't get it on CNN until somebody gets shot by a white cop. Then they put it on CNN. And I need my people, I need everybody to understand that. We understand that now. More and more of us, no, not now, we've been understanding it, but more and more people are understanding that now, who didn't understand it before. And I think the whole country's waking up to these facts. You know what I'm saying? Because the numbers have gone down. We're in an awakening period. If you have a desire to be a part of the movement, join us. Join us. Become a part of the Tim Black Wolfpack. And if you have a desire to be your own voice, do that too. Do that too, man. Join this independent media thing. Because I'm telling you, they're either going to cancel us all or lock the door on independent media. They're not going to go quietly. Right now, what are they doing? Every time somebody gets fired, what do? They went over here and try to become independent media. Yeah, all of a sudden they want to be independent now. They spent 20 years taking millions of dollars repeating whatever the corporate media narrative was. And then when they lose their job, what they want to do, they want to start saying, hey, bro, black people this and black people that. Black people, black people, black people. Look at Joy Reid. What was Joy Reid doing before? Huh? Calling y'all a bunch of clout chasing bots. Bunch of clout chasing bots. What was Tiffany Cross doing? Calling y'all a bunch of Kevin Samuels, Tariq Nasheed hating bots. Russian bots. And then when people lose their jobs, now they Black people. We defending black people. Yeah, man. I'm just saying, man, don't fall for the okie doke. When you had millions of dollars at your disposal, when you had a humongous platform, when you could have been standing up, you didn't. So you're going to lose your platform. When you had your own show. At least when Arsenio went out, he brought on Farrakhan. What'd you do? He did say he saw the doors closed and said, I'm going to do something that's going to stand the test of time. And he brought on controversial figure. What'd they do? Cry about losing their jobs.
But also that my show had value.
It was all about them. It wasn't about us. All right, that's it. I'm gone. I'm done. Nothing but love for y'all. Go to TimBlackTV.com. That's my website. I got ebooks. They're free. They don't cost you nothing. You don't have to pay nothing to get resources here. But you got one requirement. Use them. Read them. All right, next.
The Tim Black Show streams Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wolfpack.